Hello friends, Just a Lost Soul here, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Now, today, we are probably going to finish our Montana park, which is pretty exciting. Got kind of a rough plan for today. Last episode we built 2 enclosures for Sinoceratops and Albertosaurus, and we hung out with our awesome Utah Raptors because they're awesome. Are they upset? They're missing wetland. Why? Oh, because they shrunk their territory. Grow your... weirdos. Okay. But yeah, this episode, we're just going to put in an enclosure here. Oviraptor grew up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to put in a big herbivore enclosure here, and then probably call it good for this park for the time being. Or for ever, possibly, actually. We'll come back and visit, probably. Just to see how things are, but yeah. Okay, so attractions. Put in some galleries. Just a couple. This is going to be... it's not like a huge enclosure, but it's going to be pretty decently sized, hopefully. So we'll put that there. And we'll put one here. And I think in terms of fancy things, we'll just put in a couple domes, because we don't use the domes as often as I feel like we should. Yeah, that's connected. So we'll kind of just bring this out too, because we can. And that makes it look like a bit of a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. And we'll just connect this onto our Carnotaurus. And this can go... oop, not like that. This way. Kind of just curve around the substation and then go straight to the back. Yeah, building along the edge of the map is always a little bit iffy in these games. Always has been, ever since the very first game. Thought about probably give it like a couple of years for this game to have its lifespan, to like live out more of its lifespan and stuff, and see how it is when it ends and stuff. But kind of once this game sort of finishes its development, I think it'd actually be pretty fun to sort of revisit and do a series on the previous Evolution games. Like, Evolution 1 and 2. Because I feel like it's a very different experience from this one overall. I mean, the emphasis with this one is so much on, like, naturalism and also with, like, creativity and that sort of thing. Whereas, the others were pretty clearly, like, management-driven more than anything else. Second game less so, but that was very much what they were clearly intending with the first one. Something matured. We'll put that in like that. What matured? Microceratuses, perhaps? I don't know. Okay. Cool. Man, it's really crazy looking at this and seeing, like, this map is basically filled in. Like, that's genuinely a little bit wild. Okay, so what is actually going to live in here? I think I want a sauropod. What's out of power? Why? Huh? Large power is it your maintenance? Increased output. There. I think they need to fix it or something. And it's like output might be reduced or something like that. Or that's just a mechanic in Megaquarium perhaps, and I'm thinking too hard about it. Okay. So, sauropods. We have, in this map, already, we have Dreadnoughtus and we have Diplodocus. Which are 2 very different kind of vibes. What do we want? Maybe Memenchi? Or a Pato. I feel like a Pato feels kind of different from Diplodocus in an interesting sort of way. Yeah. Maybe a Pato and Brachiosaurus? No. Yeah, let's do a Apatosaurus. Nothing wrong with a good Apatosaurus. What do we want it to look like? Actually, we did just do a Apatosaurus in Katsuyama as well, so it's another thing you kind of want to consider. Yeah, Oop, didn't mean to click out the whole thing. I think we're gonna do Memenchi then. Do we want to do Memenchi? What maps do we have Patagotitan on? I'm trying to remember. I need to look at the world map for this. Okay, so not here, obviously. None of these. We have it on Sichuan. We don't have it on Katsuyama. Do we feel like we have it on one of these other ones. Is it San Albertus? It's new. It's totally Indonesia. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What if we got Jurassic Park III Brachiosaurus? Yeah, let's do that. That's something very different that we've never seen before in this series. And I know this is not the most popular design in the world or anything, but I think it'll be a cool thing. Let's do it. Amazon rainforest skin looks really cool, actually. I like Calcarana quite a lot. It's got like a little bit of color with that blue and stuff, but it's not too crazy. And being variants, these shouldn't have dimorphism at all, unfortunately, but yeah. Okay, I'm down with this. Yeah, they're humble and stuff. Get that going. How many do we get? Do we get 2? Yeah. We'll get 2 and we'll see what that looks like. We'll get 3 because we have 2 of everything else. There we go. How's our Diplodocuses? They're not elderly yet, even. Ornithomimus is kind of short-lived, it seems. Oh, that's our Cynos. That's good. We wanted that. Yeah, okay. I might have to... I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to pop back here every now and then just to check on our elderly dinosaurs, because what I think I'm going to do eventually... It's probably still a ways off, honestly. Corythosauruses are going to start passing away, too. We have lots of... We have, like, a big lineage of them, though. Like, how old are you guys? Where's your lifespan? 33? Okay, they're actually getting up there a little bit. When our original Corys start passing, we probably are gonna wanna, make this one a male, just cause, why not? We're probably gonna wanna get our Corythosauruses breeding again, honestly. So that'll be interesting. Go fast. Do we want to get 2? Yeah, we'll get 3 for now. There we go. And we can rest one of our scientists. We're kind of hitting a point where a lot of the more management-y aspects of the game, outside of, like, storms and things, are going out the window a little, because we're not really doing expeditions anymore. Like, we go here. Like, we finished it. It's done. Until they add more creatures, which we still don't know what our January, monthly creature is. Or maybe we do by the time this comes out. I'm not completely sure. I mean, I don't know the future, so... Doi, but yeah. But yeah, once this series does kind of end, we'll probably do like a really big finale thing where we just kind of go through and tour all of the facilities we've built. Just look at everything. Maybe we'll do it in first person. This is weird looking. Can I do anything about this terrain? Ooh, someone's gonna be born. Oh, that was a fast incubation period. Little Sinoceratopses. They're so teeny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Sinoceratops.
I think we've seen baby Sinos before. I think we have them in the Biosyn, which, actually, thinking about it, that park is still a nightmare and needs a whole bunch of work. So, we'll definitely have more of a chaotic episode when we go back there. Yeesh. Oh, I'm actually kind of stressed now just thinking about it. But that'll be fun to deal with. Okay. How's our 26 seconds? Okay. So what we're gonna want to do... We'll go ahead and we'll put in our dome now. How's our... Where's our maintenance? We want to make sure it's within a maintenance. If we put it there, I think it should be. Yeah. Just probably the Jurassic World one. Yeah, and that can connect straight onto the fence. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
We'll put those in, and then we need a whole bunch of seed plants. Like a whole bunch of seed plants, because Brachiosaurus is insane. I really wish we had like another option to get seed plants that didn't look so odd, because this really does. Oh great, we've got a storm coming. God, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. Sounds exhausting. Get rid of those trees so this remains accessible.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The sandstorm has been raised.
I wish every now and then it would, like, warn you about a storm and then be like, actually, never mind, it went the other way. Like, that would be nice. You know what I mean? It'd make the game feel less, all the time. And it doesn't feel, not that it does feel like, all the time, but, you know what I mean? Just, sigh. Microceratuses are all maturing. Brachiosaurus is going to land in a sandstorm. I'm not going to be able to appreciate it. Nice, our micros are going again. Okay, we need to make sure all our fences remain powered, so we need to put down a generator if there's an issue with any of that. What do you think? Not enough nut. Okay. Pretty close, though, to having enough. We just put some in here. Oop. Create a little bit more of a buffer. We need them to be, like, above average levels of happy, because there's a storm coming. Okay. Yeah, that's plenty of nut. Oh, God. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Let me just go through and delete the gates on all of these, perhaps? Actually, can I just put in generators? Does that fix it? Yes, that does actually fix it. Who's injured? Where? Oh, there's eggs in our Microceratus. Nice. Imagine laying eggs in a sandstorm. Where's the injury? God. Oh, there it is. It's a Hipsy. Oh, I can't do anything about it. Okay. And now their status checks are going to be all messed up forever and ever and ever again. Stupid sandstorm. Grrr. You guys okay? They want some wetland. I didn't realize they had wetland in here already, actually. There. Oh, God. Multiple Hypsilophodon have matured. They're good. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with this. Stupid storm. Bleh. We can release this Brachiosaurus.
Asset to be collected.
Hipsies are still maturing. They need a status check. Of course they do. I'm pretty sure they're happy. Please be happy. Okay, where is our MVU? It's not powered, apparently. Resupply. Fill her up, I guess. There. Oh, that actually fixed everything.
Transit has commenced.
Okay, well, medical scan. Medical scan. Alright. Great. Great stuff. Wonderful. Okay, let's make a thing to live in that exhibit. It's gonna be... Parasaur? Iguanodon. It's gonna be Iguanodon. Have we had this Iguanodon? I'm not sure. I guess we'll do this Screw it. We're just doing all the variants for that exhibit. Yeah. Okay, I know the park is still chaotic, but I want to get this going just to make sure it's sort of happening while we're in like doing stuff. I like Yukon River, that dark coloring. Ooh. I've always really liked this Iguanodon design. Yeah, it's got kind of Maiasaura vibes, actually. Maybe we make this one a little bit different. Maybe we give it, no, it's good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You humble, you're humble. Great. Okay, make me Iguanodons. There. Okay, everything's dandy. How does this look with the wetland we added? Okay, looks fine. We probably need to add a little bit more. Let me just put it along there. And yeah, I mean, people don't love this design. I think it looks much better in this game than it does in the film, and the issue in the film is more with the effect than anything else, like that close-up shot of the face. Yikes. But what's our MVU doing? Why is it going that way? But I've always liked the way it looks in this game. It's very cute. Unfit and skittish. 2 males. Unfit and skittish they are, just like me. I don't know. What's up with you? There we go.
Ladies
Nice.
and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal activities.
Are actually surprisingly weak, and its movements are limited to rudimentary motions.
What is it talking about? What animal is that for? It's always interesting hearing the facts they put in and that sort of thing. Oop, who's gonna be born? Is it Micros? It's Micros. Cute. Actually, not kind of freaky looking, honestly, but kind of cute in their own way. You know, I don't have anything against them. Status. Someone status check these. Okay. With those born, I think we can get rid of this nest. Just not worry about it anymore. Brachiosaurus is also a really hard animal to photograph. Maybe we do this. Yeah, that's a thing. Time of day. We get one that'll look a little nicer. Not really. Midday always looks so overexposed. We'll take it in a couple different ones and we'll see what I feel like using best. Definitely not default, though. Maybe. Take it in dusk as well. I don't know. Anytime I do photography, I'm just like, this is probably so boring, but I still do it. So, yeah. I don't know, there's a market for it. I really wish, and this is something I don't think would be like too absurdly hard to integrate. I don't know anything about game design though. I wish there was more things you could do from the first-person POV. That is the stuff nightmares are made of. 1 second. There. Okay. That's marginally better, at least. Okay. In comes the iguanodons. I wish there were more things you could do from the camera to interact with your animals. Like, maybe you could walk around and status check them yourself, or you could, like, take pictures on foot with, like, a camera that you'd walk around with. I think that'd be really cool. Another thing, and this is something I've heard a couple people say, I remember, before the first game was released and people were speculating about things they wanted, I heard a couple people saying they wanted, like, a first-person mode where you could get eaten, and I think that'd be awesome. Like, I don't know, there's, I guess an argument to be made that it would lead to some weird mechanical stuff, but, like, really, in theory, you could just kind of interact with the hunt AI and stuff, and it could just, I don't know, you could attach a camera to a guest head or something while it does the animation. I'm not sure if that would actually work at all, but I think it'd be cool. We're gonna put some fruit stuff in, because we need fruit as well for our iguanodons. There was a weird noise in the background. I think the house is haunted. Or it was my cat. That was definitely the cat. I don't know what he did, but it's fine. Oh, he's got the zoomies. He's bouncing around a little bit. Cats are so funny. I love them. I'm actually pretty impressed with how good the Brachiosaurus looks in this environment. Iguanodon's gonna want more wetland than that for sure, though. There's no way that's enough. Keep that tree there. And I guess we can tuck some more down here or something like that. It's like an additional thing. Yeah. God, what is this? Oh my God, it's nightmares. What are you returning for? Do this. And that. And that. I don't know. Status check my dinosaurs. This is why I hate the sandstorms so much, just because they do this. And then I have to look at these icons anytime I try to do anything. And it gets old really fast. Well, here's our iguanodon. Ignore all of that in the background that you can... God, it even shows through the dinosaur. I'm still blanking as to whether or not we've actually seen this before in this series.
Confirming asset delivery.
I'm not sure. No. Oh no. We'll go over there. There's more stuff over there. Is there another one coming? Yeah, oh god, there's still a fourth one landing. Okay. Hopefully they'll find that extra wetland and it'll be good enough for them, because I don't want to put down too much of it. They look great.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Yeah, they're like comfortable-ish. Okay. Oh, that wetland's not doing it for them. We'll need to put in some more. For sure. I'm gonna put in trees over here if the game will let me. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Some more bog. There we go, that's enough wetland, and now they just need some more fruit, and that's easier, because you don't have to worry so much about where it's going to look decent. A lot of space right here. Yeah. Nice. I like it. Kind of a weird looking animal, honestly, the way they walk and stuff. That's alright. Oh. Gonna munch. God, these icons are going to drive me insane. Like, genuinely. I'm going to lose my freaking mind over this. Alright. Status check. Do it. It's like as soon as I get things under control, there's just another storm. Ooh, brutal. Oh, they're fighting. But they're happy. Like play fighting. Alright, cool. So what else is going to live in here? Because we can definitely have, like, one or two more species, probably. Chasmosaurus? Perhaps? Or maybe an herbivore. Maybe Kentro? Or not an herbivore, a stegosaur. One of the stegosaurs likes fruit, doesn't it? Is it chunking? Yeah, chunking likes fruit. Not sure. Maybe we should move our stegosaurs into there? I don't really know. I think I'm actually going to wait to add another thing to this enclosure. I think I want to head off somewhere different. We've been here for quite a while, and we're kind of done building things, but we can still come back and, like, shuffle species around a little bit and, like, breed new ones. That's not the right button. But in the meantime, I think we're going to go to the world map. And where we're going to go, I think, is Indonesia, because this is not the greatest park in the world, and it gives us something to work on and stuff, and that sort of thing, but it's also not the complete disaster that is the Biosin Sanctuary. I just do not want to deal with that. Alright, Loading, loading, loading. This is the weirdly shaped map, too, so it's going to be interesting to build on. It's also the one that has the limit on viewing galleries, for some reason. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Bizarre. Oh. We did it! Yay! Okay.
How's my favorite sanctuary/disease treatment center doing, huh? And I warn you, I left the engine running in case someone says that terrible disease is still burning through the place.
They don't like
That
Psittacosaurus
specific
suddenly?
disease was eradicated.
And the facility is as secure as it's ever been.
I
I
think s-
expected no less.
oh.
I get the impression that Mr. Finch wasn't exactly helpful, but you have done excellent work regardless. However, disease doesn't rest, and neither should you.
That's right, everyone. Let's make this place the shining, disease-free jewel of the paleo curation crown. See, Kira? See how I'm very much helping and leading? You see?
Alright.
Kira?
Yeah, this part does not have a lot going on. We got our Guanlongs here. That's pretty cool. We don't really have them anywhere else. So that's exciting. This is also where we have our Allosaurus, and we've got this big enclosure with our Patagatitans. Yeah. Apparently, I think this must have happened when Psittacosaurus got recategorized, because I know it was listed as like a Pachycephalosaurid or something. Chunkingosaurus doesn't like to live with it anymore, so we'll have to deal with that. But I think we're going to do that in the next episode and end this one off here. Good progress on our Montana Park, basically finished, and then the promise of exciting things to come. So yeah, stick around, like and subscribe if you want to see those, and be there for whatever we decide to build with all this weirdly shaped space. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a delightful rest of your day. Goodbye.